Yello, and welcome to episode 75 of my Terraria Calamity mod playthrough. Get the words right. We are on Exo Mechs. That is the next thing. There are 3 things left to do that we can see. I don't know if there's anything else, but we have the Exo Mechs, we have Calamitous, I believe. Supreme Witch Calamitous, and then the boss rush. So, plan today is to tackle the Exo Mechs. We are fairly certain this is going to drop us these things here, which will be used to make the final tier of most weapons, and also allow us to make the god item, although we don't have the extra materials we need for all of that. Let me just double check, because I think we use this to make Miracle Matter. Yep. Exo Prisms. Thankfully, I think each of these only takes 1 of them. A couple of vanity things. I think they're all drops. I think they're drops as well. But yeah, we have pretty much everything we need for all of these, bar the Miracle Matter. So we'll see about crafting those after the fact. Once we have them, then I'm going to, between episodes, have to collect the remaining things we need for the Inky artifact, which is mostly just a excessive amount of these 2 materials here. But I'll worry about that later. Anyway, first things first, I actually want to grab this because I believe defeating the Exo Mechs will at least partially, if not fully, unlock the power of this thing. So I want it in our inventory just in case. But we also are going to need a bunch of potions. Let's get those collected. I have no idea what their resistances are. We're going to assume they're mechs, so they're going to be resistant to fire. I don't think Thorns is any use anymore. Let's get extra life regen. Let's get gravity normalization. Grab this. Let's not worry about mana regeneration, but we will make sure we have that. Hopefully that doesn't put us over. We will hide our pets just in case. There's some food. Okay, let's hide the pets because I don't know exactly how this summoning's going to work. If it just straight up summons it here, then we're going to have to do some pretty quick prep work. But for the time being, let's get the minimum prep work we need done. So 1 of those, 5 of those, 6 of those. I think rain, because I think there's more than 1 of these, just from the image. So I think for sentries, we're better off using this for this one. Let's put the sentries down, just so we don't have to do it in the middle of combat. You go all the way down. Yep. Perfectly reasonable height. Okay. Am I missing anything? It's going to become daytime in a minute. No wind, so don't need to worry about that. Right. Let's access the interface. Contact. Here they come. I have waited long for this moment. Your nature fascinates me, for I do not understand it. You will face my creations, dispositions through battle. And you will show me your disposition. Now choose. Oh. We pick which one we're gonna fight. Okay, let's fight the worm boss, because that's the one we prepped for. Whoa. Whoa! Trying to focus down the one above me because it's in range and we can hit it. Specify one of them as a target, not with this weapon. I need a different weapon to specify it as a target. Get it? We got part of it. An unknown factor, catalyst you are. Nearly as disconnected to this land's history as I am. Quite unnecessary. This land has become stale and stiff with blood. I also spill... They say this too quick and it's far too far away. I don't know what's going on. As long as it become stale and stiff and spilled, you have also spilled blood, but it may be enough to initiate... Are you done? You're done. The loot has dropped. Okay. Let's grab the loot before we forget, and then we'll read all that text that was flying by before I could read it. Whew, we did that first time. I am shocked. We came very close to dying. An unknown factor. A catalyst is what you are. Nearly as disconnected to this land and its history as I am. Quite unnecessary. This land has become stale and stiff with blood that has been spilled until now. You have also spilled blood, but it may be enough to usher in or usher a new age. Of what? I do not know, but it is something I am eager to see. Now, you wish to reach the tyrant. I cannot assist you in that. It is not a matter of spite, for I would wish nothing more than to observe such a conflict. But you have managed before. You will find a way eventually. I must acknowledge your triumph. I will return now to my machinery. The Sage of Mimic Slime. Sage the Mythic Slime has arrived. I don't think we lost a slime. Again, I can't scroll this up further to see what we missed. I think once I figured out attack prioritizing, because when there was 5 things there. I'm going to summarize them as 3 separate things though. Was there 5 things? 4 things. You had the 2 things that were hanging on the far left and right of me. They were outside whip range. And then you had the snake that was obviously dropped down from the sky and was hovering around the ground. That thing didn't seem to be too fussed about coming up to get us. So my primary target was just the one I could reach with the whip, because then I could focus fire all of my summons directly on that thing. Once I got that killed, then the snake became a bigger problem, so we targeted that down, and then it was a matter of the two things on either side. I couldn't hit them with the whip until they attacked me directly. The thing is, I can still issue attack commands to my minions, but I'd have to remember to scroll to the minion to right-click the thing that I'm trying to kill, and that will attack it. But it seems this thing, the Aetherflux Cannon, was doing a reasonable amount of work. I may have been better off going with Flawless Seraphim, or probably the Flawless Seraphim would probably have been a better idea once we were dealing with just the one of them. But anyway, we have loot! Let's quickly throw away the stuff we don't need, because we're probably going to have to fight it again. It will be very, very unlikely that it's just going to give me enough stuff. So there's the treasure box. Did it do anything? It hasn't done anything. Or at least it's not showing that it's done anything. We'll equip it. We would actually need to not have our minions out. Oh no, okay. I did read something about the Exo Mechs, so maybe we need both of them. Devotion. The profane soul within has been defiled by powerful magics of the Supreme Witch. In other words, we need to kill Calamitas in order to be able to use this thing. That's a shame, but fair enough. We figured it was one or the other. We didn't specifically read up the details, but... oh, it has more than one trophy. Let's put the relic down, though. There's the relic. What are we going to do with the trophy if there's more than one of them? How many trophies are there? Let's have a look at what loot there is. Thanatos, Ares. It must have summoned all of them, because I'm fairly sure these must be the ones that were on either side. I was under the impression we would only have to fight one of them. Maybe as we was going through that fight, he changed his mind. Yeah, we fought all of these. So I think all you're actually doing is selecting which one you fight first. And then the rest will all come. That being the case, these two are obviously the eyes that we've got. So we'll put these ones underneath. Can we get them side by side? No, we're going to have to put them in a line. So let me mark that one there. We'll put the other one underneath it. That's too far down. Hang on a second. That's... no, what is it? How do I do this? Is it... so it can't be up in space. How do I activate the... there we go. So it's when we've run out. Right, it's also given us a pair of plushies. Let's put them away. Are they materials? They are materials, but I think they're just materials to make a slightly different version of them. I think we have plushies for basically every boss. We just don't have the room for them. Okay. The Exo Mech Trio. What a terrifying marvel of engineering. Daedrin's specialty always lays in the mechanical or mechanisms of war. But these are immaculate. His bold claim that no god can match his work is, however, incorrect. He is not privy to the traitor almighty. Regardless, from steel to wit alone, he has forged engines of destruction that rival Calamitas. It brings me little comfort to remark that even she, at least, has a heart to speak of. That didn't read right. It brings me little comfort to remark that even she, at least, has a heart to speak of. Daedron is an amoral monster beyond compare. He is his entirety devoid of humanity. Cold reading is not great. Let's try this again. Daedron is an amoral monster beyond compare. He is entirely devoid of humanity and compassion. With technology this incomprehensibly advanced, he stands at the precipice of apotheosis. He can fabricate such dreadful synthetic nightmares at will. His resources must be nigh unlimited. Were he to lose his temper, if he even has one, all of life's hope would be smothered in an instant, silenced by a torrent of silicon. Though perhaps you may leverage his unimaginable craft to your advantage and seek insight from him. Okay. We should be able to just put all that away. Let's put this in here. Okay, what's in the goodie box? That's not many of those. Balloons. That's a new whip. I can't imagine it's going to be any... Well, I can't imagine it's not better than the one we have. Let's pull the one we have out of our inventory and compare it here. By a significant margin, is it better? Does it say anything special? Snap at lightning speed. Cannot be used while chaos state is active. Interesting. That means that it probably functions in a similar kind of speed as chaos state. Ah, it triggers chaos state. Teleportation cooldown. That's going to get me killed. I would much rather have a shorter, slower whip. The one can actually grab hold of these things. But that doesn't prevent me from teleporting. So that'll get put away. That's the prisms. I think we need 5 each for these. Yep. Shadow spec bars. We do need to make the forge first, though. Ah, there's where the leashes are. I don't think we're going to waste our materials on those. I think we'll go for the miracle matter first. We're going to have to kit it more than once, we know this. This armor set, I don't know, I might craft it, I'm not sure. We don't have the materials for it, it's not important, we'll look at that later. Okay, what about weapons and technology? That's just building materials. The Exo box materializes quite a cozy and extremely nimble flying Exo throne. Sounds like a mount. Hold right shift while sitting in the throne to move slower for more precision. A comfortable gamer is a dangerous gamer. It is a mount. We only just got a cool new dragon. Okay, it's like the Calamity's chair. But it is very, very digital. Hold right shift while sitting in the throne to move slower for more precision. Right shift is not doing anything. Oh, right shift? That's on the opposite side of the keyboard! If I'm using WASD, how am I supposed to press right shift if I need my mouse to aim? It's a terrible key binding. I think if we keep the dragon though, just because the dragon's cooler. It's not really any faster, but it does have more weight to it, so it flies a little bit more naturally. Okay. The quick day or the Daedron's heart. 50% reduction in contact damage from enemies, reduced defense damage taken by 50%, Replaces adrenaline with nanomachine meters. Unlike adrenaline, you lose no nanomachines when you take damage, but they stop accumulating for 1 second. When full, nanomachines press B to heal over time. While healing, you take less damage. Nanomachines, son. That there is a Metal Gear Rising Vengeance quote, and I approve. Okay, we didn't get a lot of weapons. Do they drop a summon weapon? It would be the only thing that doesn't if it doesn't drop a summon weapon. It's not a summon weapon. That's a summon weapon. That's a summon weapon. So they have 2 summon weapons. A few melee weapons and such. Okay, let's put away these. This can go in here for now. Let's put these in here so we remember to upgrade them later. We need to make the forge is the main thing I'm going to look at now. Okay, so what else do we need for the forge? We need the Cosmic Anvil, the forge, workshop, ancient manipulator, 15 and 25. We need that, 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 and that. And why even take the things out of the inventory when we can just craft it from it? Leaves us with 25 remaining. How big are you? You are too big to fit here. It will, however, fit here. You won't fit on the underside, will you? No, you need to go on the top somewhere. We can bring these down, I think. I don't think they're too tall to be down here, but I could be wrong. No, that one is. They are too tall to be on this level. Problems. Problems. They're all going to be too tall to be down here, but we could always move this lot up slightly. Let's move the loom over. It's going to look weird. It'll look weird if we do that. Let's get rid of something that we probably don't need anymore. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Problem solved. Right, next up. We can make ourselves 4 miracle matter. So we need 20 of this. Four of these, 3 apiece, 12 of these. I made some Cause of Calamity, I think. Oh, we have exactly 4. Good. We'll need to make some more later, though. What next? Right, life alloy. It's not something we just have lying around. Do we actually have what we need for it? We have plenty of that. This is the thing we're running out of. We only need 1 for each of these, so this shouldn't be too bad then. Assuming I remember the recipe correctly. I have done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Miracle matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's only one summon item in here, but we do need 2 of them. We'll only make the 1 of them. We have 2 rogue items. And then we need to make our mind up as to what magic item we use. So, 1 summon item. 2 rogue items. Now, which do we want? Do we want the wand or the book? Melee, ranged, ranged, ranged. Let's go with the wand. Which, if I did things correctly... Oh! We're missing a copy of Event Horizon. Did I put it in the wrong location? It would be in there if I had, I think. Why did I not have enough stuff for Event Horizon? That seems sus. Oh, that's why we don't have enough for Event Horizon. It's in our it's one of the books we have on us. Okay, but yeah, we'll go with the staff. Right. Summon. Rogue item. Rogue item. Magic item. These ones can be upgraded. Reforge. Flawless. Mythical. 18% damage. What's the other thing that we usually get with summons? On Ruthless. Knockback, that's it. This has no knockback. And yeah, Ruthless gives slightly more damage, since minions can't crit without the aid of a whip. Okay. Well, we may as well test everything. Let's save the summon till last. We'll start with the ranged weapon, then we'll go through... we'll do it in that order. And the music has changed again. It hasn't been just me. This music has been changing as we've been beating bosses. Interesting. Okay, I need to swap over to this build. That's a big gun. Okay. Left click to release a laser ray that explodes on collision. Right click to release a barrage of laser beams that release homing energies on enemy hit. And by the looks of it, this is using, yeah, bullets. Sniper rifle-esque. And this pierces. Interesting. That's a good weapon because it has utility for both single target enemies and multi-segmented enemies. Because that pierces while that does not. Okay, next up. Fires 5 random rays of exo energy towards the cursor. On enemy and tile hits, the beams either explode into a big flash, summon an additional laser from the sky, or split into energy orbs. Its majestic inspires a stroke of unparalleled genius. Does a reasonable amount of damage. And that's a hell of a bleed effect it applies. Doesn't pierce though. I don't think that beats just this for the sheer damage we can get out of it. That's a good point. This spell is actually probably... This spell would have been better for... Actually, no, yeah, because I could have rammed them into it. This spell would have been better than this for those two enemies at the side during that last fight. Because we could summon it and just keep moving left, and because these stay where they are, it would ram into them and get hit by all of them. So we'd do a lot more damage that way. Duly noted. Okay, the Atomic Splitter throws a quantum superimposed javelin that strikes from numerous timelines at once. Stealth strikes perform far more simultaneous strikes. I mean, far more is a little excessive there. There's our immunity cooldown. I mean, we've got to be hitting a immunity framing issue here. That's so many. And they're all crits. Supernova creates a massive explosion on impact, explodes into spikes and homing energy. Stealth strikes release energy as they fly. It's another weapon that will be very, very noisy and annoying to use. This, however, is doing 100,000 damage. So I think, even though this is quite cool, it outstrips it in damage significantly. Okay, last one. Throws a high-velocity scythe that splits into multiple phantom scythes on enemy hits. Stealth strikes reverse direction and home in on enemies after returning to player. That is real quick. Unfortunately, it doesn't do much damage, but it does pierce. I think we might keep the bomb. That's a good point. Where did that new... Oh, that was a new slime, wasn't it? Let's have a look at our housing menu. Is there a new slime in here? It would be at the end. Or did a slime die? Ah, no, a slime must have died. I recognize that one. Okay. I want to keep the bomb, but what do we replace? The magic item isn't good enough. That wants to be put away in a different location. That isn't good enough. Again, potentially good against multi-segmented bosses just because of the amount of piercing it does. Then that pierces as well, and all of those will pierce. And it does more damage than the scythe does. So yeah, the scythe is a no. Okay, I think we replace this with the bombs. I think we'll lose more massa for when we fight this again. And we'll try to use... try to better use the weapons that we have. Okay. We need to take those off. Ah, yes, we can't use this armor to test. Because this thing... So we don't get an accurate idea of how much damage we do, but we can compare directly to weapons we already have. Okay, summons a cosmic energy spiral to fight for you. This, or the orb will fire swarms of homing energy bolts when enemies are detected by it. Requires 10 minion slots to use, and can therefore only, therefore can only be one energy spiral. Without a summoner armor set bonus, this minion will deal less damage. We do have 10 at the minute. We have exactly 10. I mean, that's not nothing. I don't know if those attacks can pierce. Can't see it here. The problem remains that this is 9 summons. And that's more damage. But, okay. Let's do direct comparison. We are 1 minion short, but that's fine. It'll allow us to test this slightly better. So this is our damage threshold with our previous setup, that is 40 to 45. Okay, so we summon one of these, and then we summon all 5 of these. That's what I was thinking. Most of the, or it's the actual weapons themselves, those 5 weapons that deal the enormous amount of damage. So replacing the dragons at this point is optimal. That does mean we don't, or we can't really use the summoner potion at the moment, at least with this summon. Where is this summon? Oh, it's standing right in front of us. I wonder if the Fearmonger set actually doesn't count as a summoner armor set. I mean, yeah, it gives extra minions and it has summoner bonuses, but it's a slightly more generic armor set. Okay. These have been good, but I think just using the pair of these is better, just because that thing is going to be more accurate and be able to keep on target more. And having a single one of these doesn't really seem like it would be beneficial. This is material though. And manage shadow spec bars, fair enough. Okay. So this can be put away in here, along with these. These I want to put away in here. We can put that spare in here for now. Where's the rest of them? Let's put this in here. So all of those are together. Okay, I want to... Where are you? Death whistle. I want to just collect a little bit of extra materials from the Ravager. Did I go get my refund? I don't know. The refunds hang around though, so it's not that big of a deal. If I did forget. I'm going to take on the Ravager, then I don't really care about buffs. It's not that the Ravager can't still kill me. So let's go one of these. There's those. We can turn these back on for now. Oh, we never actually looked at the minions, the other minions that it gave us. If we take on the Ravager, then we don't care about that. More Master's a good one. That's a better melee weapon. Supernova might be or better magic weapon. Supernova might be good for this. Okay, well the Ravager's not much of a challenge anymore, fair enough. Necromantic Geode. It does give us just straight up these. And Cryonite Bars. Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure, that I could get this and Cryonite Bars from the Ravager. So, with that confirmed, let's quickly throw all of this stuff away for now. We'll keep that out. Put that out away. That can be sold. That wants to go elsewhere. I think I already have that. We'll check those. This goes in here, this goes in here, this goes in here. They can be sold. We definitely have copies of those already. Yeah, we'll just leave that in there. Okay. Do we have the rest of this? Yes. Yes, and I'm fairly sure we have that. Because it's a crafting material, we've used it to craft things. Haven't we? Yes, the coin of Prime. Okay, so all of that can be sold. Right. Oops. Let's make it daytime. Actually, it doesn't matter because it's going to blacken out the sky anyway. Right, more Master is no good. Let's take that to there. The bomb might be worthwhile. We're not going to be doing this as a rogue, at least not initially. We might try once we've got another couple of kills. We definitely want this against the beam. Okay, that'll do. Right, buffs. Yeah, we'll turn these off. I don't know whether or not it actually applied any gravity debuffs on me, but we're not going to take the risk. We'll bring it anyway. I should try to pay a little bit more attention to what buffs it's using. I didn't really have too much issue seeing the attacks. Let's increase magical damage and regen, because we're not going to bother with another summon potion. Okay. Rematch. Make your choice. Okay, I'm gonna... So let's put these a little bit further up. How long do I have to make my choice? Can you wait a moment? Okay. All of our minions are out. That's flowing down a bit. Let's spread these out a little bit. I think there and there. Oh, I'm almost dead. Why am I almost dead? I'm not sure what happened there. Something must have dealt an enormous amount of damage to me very, very quickly, and I just wasn't paying attention to it. We also didn't use any of our buffs, but that's more just a saving grace rather than anything else. Our grave. Actually, remember to use our buffs this time. Oh, we've got to we've already activated our buffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try this again. Okay. Saw the beam hit us that time. Saw that hit us that time. Fair enough. Let's actually tell them to lock onto that. I didn't see that attack coming. How did we nail that so well the first time around? Did our minions just happen to focus down the right things at the right times? Okay. Or did my evasion pattern just happen to be really, really good previously? Not sure. Either way. I have no problems with bosses giving me problems. Particularly when they are current tier. Okay, we wasn't all the way up at the top, so this grave is going to be somewhere down here. There it is. Right, summon that again, summon that again. Let's actually have these slightly lower. So so the lightning bolt or the lightning does hit. Right, yeah, we've got to... We need to activate it and then choose our initial target. We'll use this one since it went well first time around. Where's it coming from? Underground. That isn't unfair. And where did all my minions go? Oh, we only cast one of these. It's fine. That's where our minions went. We do so little damage to it. Okay, use of that weapon is a bad idea because it covers up too much. Thank you, Sandstorm. Now I've got to deal with you. Out of flight time. Ah, shit. I was just flying straight into the things of the left, all coming from the left. Those things are definitely the most annoying. The big thing above us we can kill without too much trouble. Let's not use this because it blinds us. So let's stick to these. We've already got those buffs, so let's get the rest of them. I don't know if Ichor is actually doing anything. Yeah. I would really like to kill these things first. Don't particularly care which one, just kill them. Mouse cursor. Where's my mouse cursor? Lock onto that. would have and should have killed me. I can't take another hit. Oh, these guns don't take general damage, it's just the entire thing itself takes damage. Okay, that was unfair. I had to stop for the lasers, and I don't even know what the hell was dealing damage to me at that point. I am very surprised we killed it first time around now. It's a good job we overcrafted all of these. I don't think we're going over our buff limit. Okay, let's... Again, it doesn't matter. It turns it dark, whether it's nighttime or not. Okay, we've already got... We haven't got them out yet. Get summons out. Get the other rain cloud out. Snakey boy, can you stop messing up my Yeah, that's one of them down. Oh, they have a shared health pool. It doesn't matter which one we're fighting. Too many projectiles! There he is. Do we have to wait for this every single time? The loot is here. These drop every single time. They must do, because we've got a copy of them every single time. Ooh. Okay. We will call it there for today. We'll see what's in this. No, we won't. We'll save it till next episode, because then we'll be able to craft some more of those weapons. So we'll save what's in this loot box until next time. I might go down into the abyss and farm all that material. I don't know yet, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back again with more of this on Friday? Is it Friday? This is a Friday episode. Monday. I'm not sure. Whenever my next usual episode will be the next time that we'll be playing this. So hopefully we'll see you then. Cheerio.